It's not about demanding everything. It's about getting to a point where you stop accepting nothing at all. Hi ladies, welcome back to the feminine universe. I am so happy to have you here. Most women think there are only two options in relationships: be the low maintenance cool girl and hope for the best, or be the high maintenance diva and risk being labeled difficult. But what if I told you there's a smart, happy, simple path right in the middle? A balanced standard that protects your self-respect without turning you into someone who constantly demands the most if that's not authentic for you. I call it being medium maintenance. Medium maintenance is the absolute baseline standard every woman should live by in relationships. It's not about being dramatic, demanding, or entitled. It's about honoring your needs, setting clear boundaries, and expecting respect, care, and thoughtfulness without guilt. Because you don't have to ask for the absolute most in order to stop accepting the absolute least. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to start implementing this standard in your own life so you never find yourself in relationships where you're mistreated or simply tolerated instead of truly valued. So if you're ready to stop accepting less than you deserve, let's get started. So one of the first questions I get when I start to explain this is, what exactly is medium maintenance? At its core, it's exactly what it sounds like. Medium maintenance is that space in between requiring everything and requiring nothing at all. It's a baseline where women can feel comfortable realizing you don't have to demand the absolute most, but you can also refuse to accept the absolute least. So basically, it's not about asking for a lot, it's about refusing to pretend you need nothing. Because when a woman constantly says, "it's fine," or avoids asking for effort, or downplays what she needs in order to keep the peace, she's not creating harmony. She's quietly teaching people that very little is required to keep her around. And over time, that slowly lowers the standard of how she's treated. And she might also attract the types who never intended to give anything at all. Medium maintenance stops that pattern. It says, we do not go below this line. It creates a healthy baseline where your needs, your dignity, and your emotional well-being are actually respected. And the best part is, once you understand it, it's actually very simple to implement. So now that we know what it is, how do you stop being low maintenance and actually become medium maintenance? Well, in my formula, there are 4 pillars that make up what I call the medium maintenance standard. 1, you maintain yourself first. 2, you establish a baseline of treatment. 3, you understand relationship dynamics. And 4, you know your personal standards and preferences. When these 4 things are in place, you naturally move out of the low maintenance pattern and into something much healthier. So let's break those 4 pillars down. The first pillar of being medium maintenance is that you maintain yourself first. This means regularly pouring into yourself and normalizing care, attention, and kindness in your own life. Because when you take good care of yourself, you develop a reference point for how life is supposed to feel. You know what it feels like to feel calm, supported, respected, and cared for. And that creates something very important in your life: contrast. When someone treats you poorly, you will notice it immediately, because when you're used to feeling cared for, neglect feels very obvious. But when a woman constantly deprioritizes herself, constantly pushes her own needs aside, and gets used to operating on empty, she slowly loses the ability to tell the difference between normal treatment and poor treatment. If you're used to treating yourself poorly, it can become more difficult to notice or feel upset when someone else does it, because that's the status quo in your life. That's why we've been talking about self-care in quite a few videos and highlighting that it isn't just about spa days and morning routines. It's about teaching yourself that you matter. It's about maintaining a level of well-being that allows you to recognize when someone is adding to your life or slowly draining it. The second pillar of being medium maintenance is establishing a baseline of treatment that is non-negotiable. And to me, that baseline comes down to only 3 things: respect, care, and consideration. If those 3 things are missing in a relationship, you should not be in that relationship. That is the bare minimum. So let's start with respect. Respect is the foundation. It means your ideas and feelings aren't dismissed. You're not pressured into things you're uncomfortable with, and you're not the constant target of disrespectful or humiliating jokes or criticism. If someone knows something makes you uncomfortable and keeps doing it for laughs in front of others or behind closed doors, that's not flirting, that's not love, that's disrespect. Of course, playful teasing can exist in relationships, but it should never creep into disrespectful territory. And the ratio needs to be appropriate as well. If someone spends more time clowning on you than talking to you, connecting with you, or complimenting you, that's not a good sign. Without respect, nothing else in the relationship can truly function. And then there's care. So if respect is about not hurting you, care is about actively valuing you. Care looks like attention and concern. It's someone actually noticing when you're stressed, actually interacting with you at dinner, at home, or at a restaurant, not just scrolling on their phone the whole time. It means checking in or looking after you when you're sick, thanking you for the effort you showed toward them in the relationship. A lot of women stay in relationships where they're technically not being mistreated, but they're also not being cared for. And over time, being tolerated starts to become the norm. And the last part of this baseline bare minimum is that consideration. Consideration is thoughtfulness plus effort. So it's not just thinking about you, it's also acting on it. So it would be remembering your birthday and doing something you would actually like to celebrate. Also, planning something special occasionally, whether it's for your anniversary, to celebrate your promotion, or just because. It's being mindful of your time and not constantly planning things at the last minute or canceling things at the last minute after you've put time into getting ready. It's the difference between someone simply existing in your life saying, "I'm here, aren't I?" and someone actively thinking about you and taking action to make you happy. And this is actually an area where low maintenance women tend to lower the bar the most, because a lack of consideration doesn't always look or feel like active harm. They're not technically doing anything to hurt you. It just looks like someone forgetting about you, not thinking about you. But over time, lack of consideration and being directly mistreated start to feel exactly the same. It makes you feel like you're unimportant and like you don't matter. Medium maintenance means you no longer normalize any of that. So let's make this the baseline: respect, care, and consideration. Now, the third pillar is one many low maintenance women miss entirely, but it's also the one that might change how people view you the most. And that third pillar is understanding relationship dynamics. So whenever I talk about accepting effort, gestures, or thoughtful actions in relationships, there are always women, without fail, who say things like, "Well, what if I don't need all that? What if I don't care about flowers? What if I don't need doors held open for me?" And that question actually reveals that they don't yet understand relationship dynamics, because relationships are not only about what you need, they're also about what the other person needs, what they need in order to bond to you, to feel invested in you, to feel proud of what they contribute to you. And no matter how much people try to resist this, people ultimately bond most to what they invest the most in. And for many high-quality men, part of feeling fulfilled in a relationship is feeling like they bring value to your life. That's actually one of the biggest differences between high and low quality men. Low quality men only want to take from you. But when a high quality man cares about you, he wants to contribute to you. Quality men want to play a role. They want to feel useful, helpful, and appreciated. So when a woman constantly rejects help, rejects gestures, or rejects effort, she may think she's being easygoing, she doesn't want to burden him, but what she's actually doing is slowly teaching him he plays no role in her life. It says you're not needed here. And sometimes that not only causes him to stop offering, it causes him to stop feeling fulfilled in that relationship. Men don't need someone to make their life infinitely easy. They also need purpose. Being his peace means not competing, arguing, or causing unnecessary drama. It doesn't mean not allowing him to show up as the most helpful, most productive, most masculine version of himself. Understanding relationship dynamics means recognizing that allowing someone to contribute is actually part of building connection. And finally, the fourth pillar of being medium maintenance is knowing your personal standards and preferences. The baseline we talked about earlier, the respect, care, and consideration, is what every woman deserves. But your personal standards are what make you feel deeply valued as an individual. Maybe that means someone who engages with your culture. Maybe it means you learn to accept the flowers because that's how he shows care, but you also require the quality time because that's your love language. Maybe you don't mind a little bit of lateness, but you do need someone who's going to plan experiences or do acts of service. I think where high maintenance can be asking for everything, medium maintenance is about being able to be a little more lenient about things that don't matter to you as much without budging on or hiding the things that you do need to be happy. These are the things that make you feel seen as an individual, not just respected in general. Medium maintenance means you stop pretending these things don't matter and you allow them to exist as normal expectations in your relationships. So I hope this helped you see that being medium maintenance isn't about asking for a lot. It's about refusing to pretend you need nothing. Because when you pretend you need nothing, you eventually end up in relationships where you receive exactly that. Medium maintenance is simply the baseline where your self-respect, your well-being, and your needs are actually protected. And if you start there, your relationships and your self-worth will thank you. I hope you didn't think I could ever forget about my high maintenance girls. In the next video, we're going to talk about what being high maintenance actually means without the negative connotations that usually come with that label. Because for some women, medium maintenance is the destination, and that's beautiful. For other women, it is just the starting point. And some women have already been hovering in medium maintenance for a while and feel like they want more. And contrary to popular belief, being high maintenance doesn't have to mean being dramatic or demanding. It simply means your happiness, your needs, and your joy are fully seen and fully valued in your relationships. So if you want to talk about that, drop high maintenance in the comments so I know you're not scared. And we'll talk about that next. Until next time, ladies, stay feminine, stay focused, and have fun.